Imagine looking up at the night sky. We've mapped the stars and sent rovers to the dusty plains of Mars, yet right here on our own planet, there is a world more alien than anything we've found in the cosmos. A world of crushing pressure, eternal darkness, and creatures that defy the very laws of biology. Covering more than 70% of our planet, the ocean remains the final frontier. We have explored less than 5% of its vast watery depths. Beneath the sunlit waves lies a hidden realm where the rules of life are rewritten. Tonight we are descending into the abyss to meet the strangers who call the deep home and uncover secrets hidden in the silent, freezing dark. Our journey begins just past the reach of the sun. At about 200 meters, we enter the twilight zone. Here the light fades into a faint, ghostly blue. But when we pass 1,000 meters, things truly get strange. This is the midnight zone. No sunlight ever reaches this place. It is a world of perpetual night. In this darkness, eyes are often useless, so nature has turned to a different kind of light, bioluminescence. This isn't just a pretty glow, it is a weapon, a lure, and a language. Imagine a world where every flicker of light could mean a meal or a sudden, violent death. Take the anglerfish, the most iconic nightmare of the deep. It moves through the water like a silent phantom with a glowing orb dangling from its head like a twisted fishing rod. This light is produced by symbiotic bacteria, and to a hungry, unsuspecting fish, it looks like a harmless snack. But as the prey approaches, the anglerfish reveals a mouth filled with translucent, needle-like teeth that fold inward, ensuring that once something goes in, it never comes out. Yet the horror of the anglerfish isn't just in its appearance. Its biology is even stranger. Because finding a mate in this vast darkness is so difficult, the tiny male has evolved into a permanent parasite. When he finds a female, he bites into her skin and literally fuses his body with hers, sharing her bloodstream until only his reproductive organs remain. It is one of the most extreme survival strategies on Earth. As we drop further, the pressure increases to levels that would crush a human ribcage like an aluminum can. Yet life persists. Consider the vampire squid. Its name sounds like a creature from a Gothic novel, but it is a relic from a prehistoric era. Living in the oxygen minimum zone where very little can survive, the vampire squid doesn't hunt. Instead, it drifts, using sensory filaments to collect marine snow, a constant drizzle of organic debris falling from the surface. When threatened, it doesn't ink like its cousins. Instead, it turns itself inside out, revealing a cloak of spines, and ejects a cloud of glowing bioluminescent mucus to confuse predators while it escapes into the black. It is a master of the macabre, surviving where most things would simply suffocate. At 4,000 meters, we reach the abyssal plain. The temperature is just above freezing. The pressure is equivalent to having an elephant stand on your thumb. Here we find the Dumbo octopus. Named for its ear-like fins, it is surprisingly graceful, flapping those fins to fly through the water in search of worms. It lacks ink sacs because in total darkness, an ink cloud would be a waste of energy. But no creature represents the weird better than the barrel-eye fish. Imagine a fish with a transparent, fluid-filled dome for a head. Inside, you can see its bright green, tubular eyes pointing upward. Those two holes on its face that look like eyes, those are actually its nostrils. Its true eyes are protected inside its skull, peering through its own skin. It is a masterpiece of evolutionary engineering designed for a world where every glimmer counts. It's not just the animals, it's the environment itself. In the late 70s, scientists discovered hydrothermal vents, underwater volcanoes spewing mineral-rich water hot enough to melt lead. Under normal circumstances, this would be a death trap. But here, life thrives without a single ray of sunshine. Instead of photosynthesis, these ecosystems rely on chemosynthesis. Bacteria turn toxic chemicals into energy. Clustering around these vents are giant tube worms, 8 feet tall with no mouth or stomach, living in a perfect partnership with bacteria. Nearby, the Yeti crab grows its own food on its furry claws. These communities prove that life doesn't need the sun. It only needs a spark of energy and the will to adapt. As we reach the very bottom, the Mariana Trench, we find ourselves at the Challenger Deep, 11,000 meters down. If you drop Mount Everest here, its peak would still be 2 kilometers underwater. For a long time, we thought this was a desert, but even here we found the Mariana snailfish. It looks delicate, almost fragile, with translucent skin. Yet it thrives at a pressure that would shatter